I just woke up and I have not had coffee yet, so it might be a little rough. What you doing?
Getting ready to mow.
Yeah, mow.
I'm gonna see how I can mow with my flip-flops on because I shouldn't be getting out much besides moving a couple of branches, but you have the safety glasses and the hearing protection. So.
Nice. Good morning. September 16th. Lovely autumn day, almost autumn, late summer. I fly back to Florida tomorrow. And Erin is having so much fun mowing the yard. I'm enjoying the beauty and got some work to do. And I'll leave you with this for today. Your response is your responsibility. Whatever it is. We do have choice. Sometimes we just have to get through a few things to see that. Take care of yourselves. They have a really cool zigzag pattern in their webs. I'm not sure if you can see it here. She's impressive. There's the zigzag. We're going to take a 360 around this rather decrepit looking spool. It has lived a full life and was too fragile to drag with the four-wheeler, so we'll dismantle this and see what to do with the space when we're done. The water level's quite low, so we have all of this grass growing. Kind of see how the ecosystem evolves throughout the year. I love it. Warm bread, espresso. 57 degrees, very low humidity. It's an idyllic Indiana morning. September is my favorite. Hey babe, what are we doing this morning?
Hey, we have the push behind string trimmer. It's basically like a mower, but with a big weed eater head on it. Gonna give it a whirl. Going to start behind the pole barns on this right side of the property, and then just start slowly working my way down. Reason I'm doing this is because I also want to thin out some of the woods, give us a more straight property line as we get into the research and development of the gardens and the wildflower meadows, honeybees, and all the livestock.
All the things. All right.
Yep. So,
nice coveralls.
Oh yeah. Well, these disclaimer. These were Halloween circa 2005. Obviously more of a Michael Myers aesthetic.
Oh so, yeah, I got to see the stars.
Got some stars there, and then
Oh yeah, babe.
There,
nice.
But it's great. It's gonna work good until I need to get some different ones.
Check out the neighbor's garden. They're very kind and said that we could help ourselves as needed. He's got so much produce. His tomato plants this year have been crazy. Check these out. They're unreal. For comparison, I can palm a basketball. Huge. There's some peppers over there. Habaneros. We're contemplating this space for a garden here, but we're not sure. We might go on the other side of the trees. These trees belong to our neighbor. Her land is, the trees are the end. Go forward, and then we have this here, this cut out. This is the tree line we're going to try and cut back. So when Aaron was mowing the other day, a lot of these are pretty low, so he's going to be cutting these back in the next few days. He's over there. Editing Live here. Fast forward, it's September 28th and I'm back in Indiana, but I'm going to take you on a little bit of a summary tour. I found a few clips that didn't make it into the first few episodes, and then we'll get back to what happened a couple weeks ago, and stay tuned here at the pond at 5 Points for upcoming videos. Aaron and I, a little preview. We moved quite a bit of our stuff the last 3 days, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And thanks for being here with us as we literally build a life together and a place where we want it to create, build, and grow. So, talk to you soon. I've never been a big pool person, but I have to admit that this was an absolutely lovely dip after we purchased the house. Good morning. It's August 15th. Last night we moved, I should say Aaron moved most of it, but desk into our office space. So let me sort of explain how we've landed on this. Okay, he lifted this entire quarry in and we got it up the stairs, which is why I didn't film anything, because it was just him and me trying to get this upstairs. He took it apart, put it back together. He did a great job. But what we realized is because this house is old, it only has one outlet. And I'm not fancying any of them.
All right, so what are you doing?
Family was here
today and getting ready to do some weeding. So we got weeding happening up front. We had some weeding by the pool. My brother's here doing some drywall, finishing up some stuff. So I am equipped to protect myself with the sun and my freshly done nails.
Nice. All right.
Bye.
This is the crochet project I started while in Indiana, and I am following a new pattern for me that's written in European crochet terms and not American. So for me, it was a little daunting at first to translate it, but once I figured it out, it's much more enjoyable. Now this is a fingering weight superwash wool, so it's the finest gauge of wool that I've worked with. It just takes a little bit more time, but it does have such a nice effect. So this particular garment is a gift, and I hope to have it done soon and gift it.
All right, September, 17th? Evening walk, Florida, nice and warm. That looks so much more spectacular than you can tell here. The sunset, of course, is gorgeous because they're always beautiful. So nice and hot and humid in Florida. I'm going to rest this evening because the next 3 days are non-stop till Saturday. So I need some rest after flying. And I'm gonna meet with my realtor tomorrow. She said there's been lots of online activity looking at my house, which she says means we may need to adjust things, which in my mind is lower the price probably. We'll see what happens. I did price it what I wanted to price it. She wanted to price it a little lower for the market because it's an election year, so we may have to lower it, but at least I wanted to give it a try to recoup some of the investment since I put high-end like luxury items in, luxury cabinets and countertops, flooring extra and all that jazz. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'll leave you with this beautifulness.
Erin's dad came to visit for about 10 days, and it was very nice for me to meet him for the first time and for Erin to be able to spend a considerable block of time with him. He will be moving to Indiana and will be living in the in-law quarters, and so we were happy to have him and take him around the area and prepare his home. We look forward to good times together.
Good morning. Tomorrow I deliver my artwork to install it for a reception on the 24th. That will then last, they'll be up for 6 months in the hotel lobby of the Wyvern Hotel in Punta Gorda, Florida. I have pretty much just decided on the names for them, so this morning I need to do some tweaking on these, paint some edges, and then get them all ready to be hung with their wire. Second cup of coffee, 3 to 4 hours of sleep. Let's go. All right, let's hope that they're the same tension or similar enough that it's not gonna be a big deal. Getting ready to go install 3 large pieces of artwork before I do some other work and do some other things. So decided to do it in style and functionality with some boots. So insert some clips here. They'll be in portrait mode of some of the painting process, but I'm super excited. We celebrate next week and they're in the hotel for 6 months. So let's hope someone buys them so I don't have to transport them 1,100 miles.
This is a close-up of the piece I titled Enveloped, and I worked this with a very large brush very quickly. And this is a piece called Breaching that evokes the feeling of erupting from water, and it's painted all as you can see here with my hands. And that's what it looks like. And there is Enveloped, and they're waiting at the hotel. So this was September 20th, and this is Mallow, a 5-panel piece. I also painted only with my hands, which is incredibly fun. If anybody knows what this guy is, let us know. Aaron got to work on clearing out several areas where we plan to put wildflowers, and in this particular area we plan to have some seating and some lights and make it a featured area in the wildflower meadow here at the pond, because it's just a really nice area and it provides a nice amount of shade, and it's a good equidistance between the shelter and pond. This is our neighbor's tree, and as you can see, fell onto our property. So Aaron is clearing out the brush that has been growing around it, and he's already prepared the chainsaws, and so you'll see this get cut up in a future episode.
All right, so the project I had today was just cleaning up this fence line over here. The last couple of times I've mowed, there's been a lot of zigging and zagging around a lot of stuff. So I got the string mower out, got the loppers out, and cleared pretty much anything that was impeding the mower to get down this aisle, and then also went ahead and hit the fence line. Last night I changed the chains on my chainsaw, say that 3 times fast, and I'll be working on getting some of this taken care of here in the next couple of weeks. Gonna let this dry and probably use my chipper shredder that I have for that, and cleaned up that bundle of trees down there. Want to take a couple of them down and make that as a nice little sitting area. I'll zoom in for you here real quick. Yeah, so, and as you can see, the sunset's peeking from behind that, so it'll be a beautiful space. More to come, stay tuned.
All right, there's a coyote taking a dump in my yard. In broad daylight. All right, that's cool. You can't just do it, you know, bro. Here we go. Time for a stroll at the local park and get a new week going. I had a massage today that really worked out, hopefully some stress, but also it's more like physical therapy than a massage. So I'll take a little bit of a walk and enjoy the evening. But back in Indiana by the end of the week. Okay, what is it? Monday evening, September 23rd, Florida. I've lowered the price of my house, put some incentives in, haven't seen much uptick. There's been an uptick in viewing, but no showings yet. So I just walked in from a wellness walk because I was overwhelmed and realized that September 26th is the day the Hurricane Ian hit 2 years ago. September 26th is when Hurricane Helene is supposed to be a major hurricane just outside of Florida. And Aaron and I will be driving part of my stuff back up. So hopefully we will be past it by then, because we have been doing triage in the last couple of hours. The goal was to leave Thursday evening, Friday, and drive back easy on the weekend, but with the hurricane forecast, he moved up the rental to Wednesday. He's flying in tomorrow morning, and then make sure I have packed what I need for 3.5 to 4 weeks in Indiana before I come back to Florida October 21st for a meeting in Tampa and to check on the house and decide what to do then. So it's been a lot. I've had a great day. I'm grateful, but I was overwhelmed. I'm in some pain. So I was like, what do I need? I went and got gasoline. People are already at the gas station filling up gas. Went to the park, took couple intense walk laps, as much as I can be intense now that I don't ride my bike or run or do yoga anymore. So I just realized 2 years to the day. And it's changing my life again. I will not be sad to say that I don't ever want to deal with a hurricane again in my life, not after Ian. So though it's not supposed to hit my home area, it's very likely going to impact our travel, and it's rearranging schedules already. So anywho, great day of work, good day of getting things settled, but intense day. I created an entire course today for our staff on a privacy rule. So my brain is tired, my head hurts. So it does. I'm living, and so I have to seek balance, right? That's why I called my company Live Balanced. It goes this way, and you gotta do the things and recognize when you gotta get it back here in the middle, right? All right, this has been a long diatribe. Tomorrow, though, I'm real excited because I will get to see my artwork displayed in the hotel of a lobby in Punta Gorda, Florida, and we'll celebrate it 5:30 to 7. And if it's just me and Aaron celebrating and my family, because people are gone for the hurricane to get out of the state, then so be it. It will be there 6 months, and I'm proud and excited. So there's a lot of good. I'm worn out, but I'm good.
For the lobby is Beverly and Beverly, where here you are. And she's now on our endowment trust board. So please say thank you to Beth. And our incoming lobby artist is Olivia Ash. She goes by Liv Ash. She is an artist at heart, teacher by nature, and attorney by profession.
Right.
Liv believes one of life's greatest gifts is the ability to learn and grow while contributing to life's symphony. She is the founder of Live Balanced LLC, a passion project dedicated to creativity, education, and connection. An award-winning author for her research on loneliness, Liv writes and speaks about managing loneliness to foster well-being. She also participated in our Art and Human Brain lecture series and spoke on loneliness and isolation. It was fantastic. So pass the brush. Do you have a brush? Please pass the brush to Liv.
To Aaron for making time to fly and help me and to be present for a big moment. We shift seasons in life, and I think it only fitting that within this 7-day time frame, there was the passing of the brush, and my artwork is now being installed, and there was a full moon, and the seasons were changing, and Aaron is helping me move back to Indiana to begin a new chapter. So thank you for being here.